Hello and welcome to another Free Time Friday. We're back in Train Simulator 2018 and the revamped Portsmouth Direct Line. Our last look at it, in fact, we are going to be riding along with the Class 444. That means we've done each of the trains available in the DLC. And I think that rounds up our look at it quite nicely. Here we get going, take a look around. What we got here, good morning driver. Welcome to the Portsmouth Direct Line. In part 1, we're only going to do part 1. That's what I've decided. I mean, we got one of each train. Anyway, you will be at the controls of this Class 444 on a full-length service of the route from London Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour, going as far as Haslemere before this section of the service concludes. I would have loved another comma in there somewhere. It's a bit out of breath. That's not good. Please allow passengers to board here before departing. Okay. We get on with this. Window's a bit dirty. Alrighty, let's get people on. What do we got? Ooh. Do that. I need to turn the volume down a bit. That is crazy loud. There we go. Alright, lights are already set by the looks of things. Day, yep. What do we got? Cab lights. Ooh, not all of the things. That'll do. Oh, that, yeah, there we go. I forgot to do those, didn't I, last time? Looking very nice so far. We've been to, well, it was the first video I did. We were at... Anything else? Any windows? No. Oh, it's very busy. A couple of 450s coming in. Frame rates don't seem too bad. Stuttery in places, but it's alright. Hold on to your dinners. I mean, it looks good, right? Oh. That's E to cancel. In fact, let's turn that off. It gets in the way. Not very realistic, but nor is this. It looks good, right? I mean, we have seen it before. There's the London Eye. A couple of cranes. I've had a mess around with the quality. Slight dip in frame rate, but it looks better. Oh, that's loud. Let's get in. Let's get in the cab. We've got to head off in a second anyway. But I mean, not too much of a hit. Does look better. I mean, for me, it looks better. Get ready to set off. But it doesn't look bad, does it? I don't know what's going on there. Does anybody else get that? The dancing points? I don't. Maybe I've messed with the settings too much. Oh, there's a 455 heading off. And we're going to be following by the looks of things. That works. It's been a long time since I've been in a 444. We'll see how it goes. Speed limit 15. Alrighty. Not sure what the brakes are like on this. I've been reliably informed they're better than the 450. This career scenario is rated quite easy, so we'll see. Hopefully there'll be no problems. That's some great sounds. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. I might have to apply some After Effects there and reduce the game sound. It does sound good though, so we'll see. Still got green lights. Might as well accelerate a little bit. He's getting away from us. Not now. We're on the inside track. Yeah, what are you going to do now? Seems a lot louder. I don't know what I've done. Maybe I've changed the game settings. We'll have to see. Oh. Let's go. Ah, that sounds good. Oh, look at his acceleration to ours. That's not fair. Oh no, we got him. We found another gear. So long. Yeah. So where are we stopping? Woking. A long way away, so we've got a bit of a drive. Look at that scenery. Doesn't it look good? I've turned everything up to full, by the way. Like the whole lot. Just everything up. It doesn't look too bad, does it? And the frame rate's holding. I might get a few stutters here and there, but doesn't that look beautiful? Look at that. That looks pretty amazing. Oh, good job, Dovetail. Does look good. And we're not slowing down too much. I mean, considering I've got everything turned up to 11. Oh, let's should we see if we can avoid some unnecessary speeding? Oh, it doesn't look beautiful. Zoom in a bit. Yeah. When we get a screenshot. Oh, not print. Oh no, that's pause. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, we could just take our time. Not sure about the texture over there, guys. Can we see that? Oh, where's a good picture? Probably not where that bad texture is. Let's do them. I completely forgot about that. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's get back in. I mean, that's cheating, right? We should have done a on the fly. Oh, what are we doing? Get this all back up. There we go. Normality resumes. We need to speed up a bit. 60 now. We need to get there on time. Our ETA is 22 minutes past 8, so we're doing alright for time so far. Note to self about the reduction in speed coming up. Alright. Calm down. Should we see what the ooh. This is very nice. Look out the window. Ooh. I might be pushing it a bit. Lots of scenery here. Oh, look at that timing, just as a train's going above us. I mean, it's not too bad, though. Sacrifice some frames for a bit of beauty. Maybe I can tweak it more, I don't know. Dropped off some speed a little bit. Is that another 450 over there? I doubt it's going to warn us about the speed decrease. So, for anyone that's already purchased this and made their decision, you enjoying it? I like it. It's an improvement. Woking, eh? That's a long way away. This looks good. There's got to be Clapham Junction, right? I can't speak today. This is the worst time be recording. When words fail you. First world problems. I think my dog just... Yeah. My dog just was not impressed with me. Got up and slammed herself on the floor behind me. Guess I'm being too loud. Alright, let's get up to speed. Doesn't that look good? You'll have to let me know in the comments below, guys. Does it... are you down for a bit more quality in the visuals rather than straight up FPS? Or are you the other way? Do you reduce the visuals in Train Simulator to gain more FPS? I am not sure if I just said the same two options. I guess I'll see when I edit that later. I could have ended up giving you like one option, just said twice. I do like it. It looks good. Considering I'm recording this on the same PC as well. Oop. There we go. We stick our head out. Hey guys. Did I scare anybody? Oh, that looks good. Ooh, what's that up there? Is there a depot? I bet that's sidings of sorts? Or are they actually at a station? Might be a state. Nope, it's sidings. Alright, they've got some scenery going on. We'll accelerate a little bit. We're still early. Our ETA is doing alright. We're coming up to 18 miles away. Might need a bit more on the old accelerator there. Okay, you can stop accelerating now. Okay, that got a bit juddery. Might be pushing my PC to the limit, or I should say the game engine to the limits. If you're interested in what PC I'm running this on, or what spec, then I leave those in the descriptions if you expand it. Although this is our last look at the brand new Portsmouth Direct Line, it's oh dear, it's not our final, like, I'm not just going to stop doing Train Simulator videos. There'll be some more. I don't know when, but they'll be around. Eventually I should have a library of Transport Fever content for you to enjoy. For those that do enjoy it. For those that don't enjoy it, well, they're probably not watching, so it doesn't matter, does it? I'll just be talking to myself at that point. Oh, I just sit and relax now. I like the sun on the track there. You know, it's quite nippy, this train. Let's just hope the brakes are as nice. So look. Oh, should be looking that way, really. Let me stick our head out. Oh, I've got the zoom a bit wrong. Don't know what station that is. Keep an eye on the speed. It's very nice. Are we gonna make it, guys? I wanna try and perfect this if possible. There's one thing I've been intrigued with, and that's that so far, I don't want to jinx this. All three scenarios, or the first two scenarios I've played, I should say, have been achievable at Gold Star. There's something new. Is that a disused platform in the middle? Is that why there's all grass over it? Or is that a texture problem? I don't know. Well, we get to go up to 80 now. That's nice. This seems far more detailed than it used to be. They've done a better job of it, that's for sure. Get up to speed. I guess we're slowly heading out of London. Central London. Not sure about the grimy windows. I guess it's realistic. Ooh, what station's that? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I could look at the overhead map. Oh, can we see the... Oh, we're gone. We get to go up to 90. How fast do these go? 100. I think we passed the point already where the our original train ride joined this line, the branch line. Can't remember it for the life of me. That's great. Is that an overground train? No, no. I was like, there's content I don't have. No, it's what we're in, right? Yeah, that's one of ours. Southwest Trains. Oh, should we have a... Oh, I don't think it'll do a proper trackside, will it? No, it's doing that silly one. Hey, there's an improvement, right? Not that it does me any favours, but... I remember the days way back when... Oh, notch up. When you wouldn't hear the AWS outside. Many a mistake were made. Still do make the mistakes if you've watched the previous two. It doesn't matter. No help for me. Got another 4.4 coming? No, it's a 450. Do you know what? I'm quite happy with the frame rates considering I've knocked everything up. I don't know what's changed on my system, but it seems to be performing a bit better. As it starts to judder. Jinxed it. Never mind. Could have been loading something, of course. If that was loading something, I'll be very surprised. How far we got? Still 10 miles to go. ETA still looking good. Is that another disused platform? Wait, I thought it was only the East Coast Main Line that had up fast and slow on the same side. I thought all the others... I've been misinformed. I always thought the other lines had up down slow and then up down fast. I don't know. I could be wrong. I want to know where I got that piece of information from, unless I just made it up. Pretty sure I saw that somewhere. And the more I think about it, the more I remember this being this way around. I believe this place is on the Midland Main Line too, that are up slow and up fast on the same side. There's some pointless information for you that's absolutely incorrect. Just ignore I ever said that. How we doing? Still 22. I just noticed there's kind of reflections in the window. Oh, and here, look at that. You can see the... Oh, that's kind of cool. I think it's... I don't know whether it's an actual reflection, though. I don't know what they're all for. Look through the seat. That's normal. Another disused platform? Perhaps? Lots of cars. It's no wonder this is marked as easy. We've not had a single yellow or anything. We should make this with plenty of time. Oh, that's peaceful. Let me zoom out. Oh, you can hear that sound. Track sound. Oh, there's it. Wow. That's crazy. All that trackside scenery, and you're not going to see any of it from where... Well, unless you do this. Look, there's even little diggers. Ooh, bit stuttery. Oh, almost speeding. Almost. It's very nice. What's that over there? Your gardens are a bit joined as one. And they look nice. What station's this then? Let's jump in. How far we got? Ooh, 5 miles. We're going to have to start thinking about slowing down. Alrighty. And we're still on time. And we have... Well, I have no idea how these brakes will react, so this should be entertaining. Or extremely boring, if I get it right. Big old giants in the distance there. Oh, what am I braking for? That was silly. I kind of just rested my fingers on my keyboard. I've got a new keyboard, by the way, guys, if you don't watch my main series in Transport Fever. But I do mention it. I did mention it in the last episode that just gone by. And it's my first ever mechanical keyboard. So it's getting it takes some getting used to. I mean, normally new keyboards are a bit weird anyway because the keys are never quite in the same place. So I'm getting used to that. But now I've got to get used to having a mechanical keyboard as well. Oh, and it's RGB, another thing I've never had. Hello, not stopping. Straight through. Coming through. Oh, speed, come on, come on. No mistakes. Let's do this. 2 miles. I don't want to push it on the braking. I think we're alright. We can perhaps afford a little bit of a sensible braking manoeuvre. I don't think we have to whack it into full. Well, we got no... Oh, this is nice. We got no choice because we've got to slow down. Oh, I guess we're going to swap over. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's stick it on initial. That's lovely. Look at the drop on initial. Oh, it might be dropping off. Oh, action. Might be dropping speed a bit too soon. Nah, that's good. I think we're good. I'm just, you know, keep scrubbing some speed off. I'd imagine it's not going to be a red. It's just telling us to slow down. I think you're supposed to pass through a single yellow at least 40 anyway. Give you enough time to slow down if it's red. We got this. Ooh, a bit stuttery in Woking. I'm not going to blame them though. I've probably gone way too crazy on the graphic settings. I'm not going to blame Dovetail at all. Hey, it's like I've done this before. Might be a bit late now though. Bit too casual. Hello, Woking. How they done with Woking? I've never been. We'll get out and have a look once we're here. Oh, there! That was no panic, panic, all of the panic. Oh dear. Oh. Well, the sound of the braking is cool, but really? I can't believe that happened. Oh. I can't, why did he do that? Right, let's get out. Have a look. Hello. No one else going to be running in front of my train? Or floating in front of it, which is a bit weird. How they done? Guys, with, is the court a thing? Woking. It's very nice. Just how busy it is. It looks nice. Information. Okay, we're gonna have to get in soon. What's over here? Look at the buildings. Wow, that's a lot of detail for it. Okay. Let's get back in. Let's get going. Oh, my sounds have gone a bit weird. Oh, what's that? What's up with the sound? Is it? I'm gonna have to see if that's not normal. Oh, there we go. I don't know what happened there. Were we? Is it because we were kind of under a tunnel? Oh, I'm still recovering from that guy who jumped out in front of us. That's not on. What do we got? Oh, changing track again. Yeah, we're fine. I recognize this now. Wow, they really have done a number on this, haven't they? In a good way, obviously. I remember this from the original one. That's crazy. Beautiful. Because this 40 mile an hour slowdown always caught me out. Not anymore. Wow. It's like a different map. Glad we didn't shoot off down that way, because that was 15 mile an hour we weren't ever going to reach. Alright. Floor it. Because that's how trains work. Definitely have an accelerator on the floor. You don't, by the way, if you don't know. I needed a drink. I got a bit parched. It's a long old journey. How long have we been going? Already been going half an hour? That's crazy. Yeah, for those who don't know, this is how you accelerate and brake. It's kind of an all-in-one. We're currently on max, and then you push it forward to get the braking. I would imagine most of you watching already know that, but if you don't, that's how you drive a train. I don't know what that does. Don't know what half of these buttons does. Right. Looks like we're going downhill. that it's helping out our wow. I tell you what it is, guys. I'm flustered. We had a moment back at Woking. That poor guy. And no need to jump out in front or hover out in front of my... Oh, we're almost at Guildford. That's crazy. We got a bit stop and go-ish. This looks amazing. With the sun coming through the trees. I'll take it. I'll take the frame rate hit. Maybe I could shove things down a notch. Possibly. I don't know. I just shoved everything up and hoped for the best. Not too bad, is it? We're going uphill now. Let's keep it up there then. I'm gonna have to check my settings for sound. I feel this is excessively loud now. I'll see how it sounds in editing, but yeah, I might have to tweak that a bit if I ever live stream this. Well, this is a bit up and down, isn't it? Like a baby roller coaster. Is Guildford quite a big station? I can't remember. I feel like Guildford always caught me out on the original map because you're braking downhill and you don't quite have the same amount of stopping power. All right. Oh, it's got a bit stuttery for some reason. I don't know why. Travel Lodge. Why you got so stuttery? Nah, we got this. Oh, it's because it's huge. Maybe it was loading in stuff. Let's put a bit more brakes on. Not too much though. Just enough to get under 50. And then we'll see what sort of speeds we're doing once we get into the front of the platform there. Because this train seems to love braking. Yeah, we're good. Is this the one where you go under the tunnel? There's a tunnel after it. And it's like got a... Oh, I can see... Yeah, and it's got the 25 speed limit. I remember this. There's the tunnel. I mean, I could have looked on the little chart below, right? The UI down there. Or the HUD. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're like... crazy early. We can get out. Have a look. Hopefully I don't mess up the sound again. Are you alright? What are you doing? I would not drink any more of that, sir. Wait a minute. What are you... What are you doing? What do you drink? There's a... That's a coffee and a half. Let's just, there you go. Yep, you just, you just do that. Well... That's a thing. We'll just leave him doing that, shall we? So how accurate is this for Guildford? Do people do that? Still doing it. Sir? Your twin brother over there? That's what's going to happen if you keep drinking that. You're going to walk up to the end of the platform and walk in circles. I promise. I was going to do a nice shot, right? Here, of us leaving. But what would happen is, that might happen. Just... Oh dear, those brakes. I don't know what's going on there. Someone left his phone on. Mute that. Don't know whether you heard it. But the microphone doesn't usually pick up too much. Can't watch him anymore. He's just going to do that all day, isn't he? Way to ruin a video, sir. The sounds seem a bit wrong. I don't know what I've done. We're going to be early if we leave. We get to leave on time. Is this something to do with the bridge reverb? And the tunnel reverb, maybe? Doesn't quite do it right. Can we go? Because he's crazy. There, we can't see him. No, still see him. Still see him. Can we get a good angle from... Yep. Come on. Oh, those sounds. Alright, we're off. Let's do a bit of train spotting from here, shall we? I don't want to... Oh, there we go. It must be something to do with the bridges. Weird reverb thing. Oh, that sound is beautiful. Got it. It's just... Oh, look, he stopped. No, he's off again. Oh, well, look at... Oh, no, he keeps teasing that he's gonna stop, but then he doesn't. There we go, guys. We don't have to see him anymore. See you, mate. Enjoy your day. Alright, folks, so we've left that crazy man behind. Now, you may have noticed a little transition there. And I don't know whether the times line up anymore. Here's what happened. I did finish recording this already. What happened though is the stutter and judder got really bad towards the end of the scenario as we were approaching Haslemere. So I spent 5 hours there or thereabouts trying to fix it because I wasn't happy and it just got worse. And I was looking back at the recording. It wasn't too great as it judders. What you're gonna see is it's still gonna judder when it's loading stuff, but there was like a constant like slowdown. It was very weird. I don't know what was going on. I'm hoping I have rectified that. Now another thing you're gonna notice is the sound is different. So I had to play with the sound. I'm not sure whether this is better or worse. I'm not entirely convinced either way. What I did was turned EAX off. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how well that sounds. So we're going to continue now. I've messed around with the settings. I did get a gold star when I completed the original run that we were recording at the beginning. So we need to replicate that now, hopefully. I did the run again up to that point, you see. You know, we'll see. Hopefully it's a bit smoother. I'll only really know once we get to the editing, I think, but oh, I should have done that. I did it in the previous one, I promise. I mean, in the one you were watching originally. If you don't know, those were whistle boards on the side of the track there. For crossings, usually. Now, no mistakes. How's the frame rate now, guys? I haven't really changed that much. I dropped a few settings here and there. Not too bad, though. like I said, we're still going to get loading problems. It is on the SSD, so I'm not entirely sure why it stutters like that. I think this map, or the revamp, is pushing the engine of Train Simulator to its absolute max. That's all I can gather from this. It's not pushing my PC to the max, that's for sure. Both CPU usage and graphics card usage are at around 50%. Pretty consistently, to be fair. And ooh, nice camber. Do like that. So I'm just coming up with some compromises on graphics detail. I don't mind the odd stutter when it's loading in new tiles or new assets. I don't know what it's doing. It's obviously doing something. It could just be a garbage collection where it's clearing memory of the old stuff as well. Who knows? Only Dovetail can tell. Still liking it. It's just kind of one of those things that everybody's lived with the old engine. It's a 32-bit engine. What do you expect? I believe that means it's only got access to around 3.5 gig of memory, no matter how much you've got. So that doesn't help. Would it explain the constant loading and unloading of assets? And map tiles, I would imagine, too. I don't know. Who knows? Don't know the full ins and outs. How are we doing on time? We're going to be way early. I think I did slightly better on the second run through, obviously. But I don't know. I hope it was worth the extra run through and the 5 hours of tearing my hair out. It does seem smoother. I'm going to say that. The sound seems better, but, you know, subjective on that. Don't seem to get that weird echo in it anymore. So I think that was something to do with EAX. Okay, there was just some judder there from loading. Let's have a look outside. Now you see, that's alright. That's smooth. Yeah, no, that's smooth. Look at that. Oh, let's not speed though. Help. No, not that. Oh, it's ruined. Do you know what happened? My mouse just stopped working. That was great. That was weird. Never seen that before. The keyboard stopped responding. What have I done? Oh, I was pressing the wrong keys. I'm an absolute plonker. Never mind. Can we just get going? Can we still make it into... I mean, we've ruined it, I think. We only lost 4 points for that? Really? I mean, we're not going to max it, but I've already maxed it, so we don't... Bit of action. It's just... Can we still make it in time? We've added some difficulty to it. By me forgetting how to play the game. Because there's like an entire day between when I was originally playing it to now. I've dropped the water down a bit as well. It still looks good. Yeah, it still looks good, and I've dropped it down a notch. But that's smoother, right? I mean, I'm recording at 30 FPS, but I've got it at 60. I don't know, that looks nice. I think it only gets up to about 45 or something FPS. There you go. Let's try and recover from that mistake. So I hope the first half of this is bearable, or more than half. I didn't want to re-record it all. It was going all right, really, and you can't notice as much as this bit because there's a lot of straight track. You could see the trees juddering, and that is not acceptable for me. Like, you see how it's fairly smooth, or hopefully it's fairly smooth now on the recording as it judders. Ignore the juddering, that's just loading. But yeah, this wasn't a thing. It was stuttering all over the place, continually. Yeah, I'm liking this much better. So anyway, I knocked a few things down. Changed the aliasing, and it seems a little better now. Looks like we still might be on time. Obviously, we're not going to max it, but we should be on time still. Hopefully. Oh, and he just noticed the birds up there. Did you see the birds flying above us? That was kind of cool. This is a nice station. I'm glad we got down to this little downhill section here, because we were not picking up speed the quickest. I think we've done it. I think we recovered. As long as we get no more mistakes now. Just coast downhill. There you go, there's the whistle board there on the left. And then there should be a crossing up ahead. There you go, little pedestrian crossing type thing, I think. Looks like it. Just to warn people that there's a giant train coming down the tracks. It's very pretty. I don't think I've lost too much detail either. It still looks impressive. I'm pretty sure this was designed way back and hasn't really changed. The engine for Train Simulator? Do we have to accept that? I mean, it was designed for completely different architecture, really. I mean, I'm going to guess back when this was designed, computers were made from stone and sticks. Of course they weren't. Oh, it might feel like it if you picked one of those up. Bit of an uphill section, considering I got it on notch 5 and we're not really accelerating at all. We set it on 4. Is that good enough? Got another whistle section up here. sounds satisfying. Like that. There's our crossing just there. Yeah, this is much smoother. I'm just going to leave the settings alone now, I think. And there is Haslemere. Haslemere? I still don't know how you pronounce it. There are several of you out here, like I've said. I don't know whether I have said now. Oh, a bit stuttery there. Okay, but it's smoothed out. Before it wasn't smoothing out again. It was just to just keep on stuttering. I was a little worried. It was to do with the recording software, OBS, but it doesn't seem the case. There we are, guys. We need to get some brakes on, that's for sure. But we're uphill, so it doesn't matter. How's the sound? I think you're hearing a lot more now. We got this. Look at that. Beautiful. I mean, I lost some points by panicking and pressing every button except the ones I required. I was actually pressing the reverser shortcut. Hello, everyone. We made it. We had a little mishap. We watched a crazy person walking around in circles after drinking far too much coffee by the looks of things. And we also had someone who learned how to hover and jump. Or not. He didn't really jump in front of the train, did he? He just kind of floated gently in front of the train. There's a 450 coming in on the other platform. We're just going to coast up here, because I don't mind if we're a little late. It should still class as maximum. There we go. It wasn't bad apart from that. Looks beautiful. Look, it's smooth. Yeah, those sounds are still bad. I don't think they should be that loud from here. I don't think you should hear that. Very pretty. How are they done with Haslemere or Haslemere? I'd be interested how that's pronounced. Might be neither. Scenario complete again, technically. Not as good this time. Missed 4 points. I promise I did get 1,000 before that. You should see when I close this. There we go. Yeah, 0 XP gain. So anyway, I'm surprised it didn't give us a penalty for using the emergency brake. Guess it wasn't on long enough. That has been my final weird look at the new Portsmouth Direct London Waterloo to Portsmouth. I like it. We've looked at all of the trains now. If you've not bought it, then maybe I've helped change your mind one way or the other. It's an enjoyable route. Some good scenarios. They're obviously doable. Yes, Train Simulator will be back at some point. Usually on a Friday. I don't know what I'll be looking at next. New DLC perhaps, or one of the old ones if anybody's got any the existing stuff that they want to see. But until then, take care.